Very short clip here, just to show you that she really is having to force the food down her gullet. She's eating, chewing. She doesn't even chew and swallow, let alone digest the food that she's got in her mouth. Before she's piling more in, she's just throwing it down her gullet as fast as she can. And then probably it's a quick dash to the bathroom, which we know of old, don't we, Chantal? That's what you did. Chantal is one of those people who I've always said I don't like that they give the impression to youngsters or to anybody that they can behave badly and make a lot of money. They can behave fraudulently and make a lot of money. They can lie and be dishonourable and do anything really, as long as it draws the attention of subs to them or people to them, that it draws those with good hearts who maybe think that they can help them in some way. Believe me, these people do not want to be helped. They don't. All they're interested in is the money that it brings them in, the memberships, the PayPal, anything. All they're interested in is the money, however it goes into them. In Chantal's case now, even Salah has come to understand that most of Chantal's money has been generated from people who are watching her and watching for the train wreck to actually take place. This has been going on for a long time now, the mukbangs and the dirty stories and the horror stories and the near misses and all the rest of it, a long time. But this new arc of Kuwait that she's done is interesting in that, is she married? Is it a temporary marriage? Like for so many months, and they have to renew it if that's what they want to do? Is it that she's going to have to leave the country shortly because the 3 months is up? You don't have residency. You're not a resident, Chantal, even though you've told us you are. If by some way Salah has gotten around that little glitch, then, well, it's all documented on YouTube, isn't it? You're not a resident, you shouldn't be there after this month. But by the same token, Salah knows which side his bread is buttered, and he's happy to get you your food. He's happy to let you gorge and pile on the pounds. He has become, in effect, your feeder. Now, this is only a short clip, and just watch how she has to push the food in. She doesn't want it. Clearly, she doesn't want it. She's having difficulty in getting it into her mouth and into her throat. But she's doing it. She's doing it for money.
I miss my hamster.
Do you? You're going to eat him? See? Yeah, you can't cope.
Very hot.
You see how she's having difficulty in... That wasn't because it was hot. That was because she didn't want it. Did you see the size of that meal she had on that plastic tablecloth in front of her? It's awful. So I'm going to read something that I hope she doesn't mind. A friend of mine sent to me, which says it succinctly about Chantal. And this is it. I'm only going to read because part of it's personal. I'm just reading the bits about Chantal. So, Foodie Beauty is deteriorating by the day. I watched her gorge on that Taco Bell meal, enough for 3 people, and she is completely out of control. I wonder if she really believes the nonsense about the airlines, or if she did it to troll, and of course for the views and dollars. That was when she was moaning about the seats, wasn't it? This is what I believe. She's in an arrangement with Salah. They live separately, and she's so desperate for male validation, I think so, that she pays him for his attention. Of course, she did the same thing with Nada and most of the men that she's been involved with. She truly believed that Salah would eventually come around and fall in love or in lust with her. I really do think that that is how her mind works. I think he is repulsed by her. But her delusion is real. She sees herself through the filters. She doesn't see what we see. I think so. As I watched her eat the Taco Bell garbage, I didn't see her tasting anything. That's what I said. She was shoveling it in as though she was punishing herself. She was, wasn't she? She's a cautionary tale, and she has painted herself into the corner. She has no other way to make an income. So, she continues to self-harm and destroy her body. It is astounding to me. So that says it better than I could. And that's what she's doing. She's already destroyed her body, but she's going further now. She's in her seaside palace, the apartment. Her seaside is built on sand, as I said in my other video. Kuwait is all sand. It was just a port for nomads before it was built up when they struck oil. So she's at the seaside and living opposite, with a sea view, but also with a great view of the car park, where you've got lorries turning around with their beep, beep, beeps and cars and lots of honking of horns and traffic, and oh, what a nightmare that would be. The windows in their living room and in their bedroom open outwards. Safety concerns with those. I mean, not that she could fall through one, but certainly Salah could, if he happened to be bending out and he said something that, was upset her. But she wouldn't. But those windows, surely, they'll be double glazed for sure. But surely with that racket that's going on outside, and given the really bad air and the pollution there, they would need to be at least triple glazed, wouldn't they? Otherwise, they're right opposite the sea. They've got no barriers in front of them. And when she's smelling the sea air, that's not the sea air that's overwhelming. You're smelling all the petrol fumes and all the sand, and you're just smelling all of that, taking all of that in. So good luck with that. And I just hope you've got your CPAP with you. Okay, I'll be back later, everybody. I'll do a live about 6 for just a short one. So it's only a couple of hours. Okay.